Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John. This is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Red Dead Redemption. Okay, I'm not going to do the voice anymore, ever, actually. So yes, this is Red Dead Redemption. This is the new thing we're going to be doing on Friday, because Red Dead Redemption, widely regarded by many people as an absolute classic, one of the best games of its generation, which was like 2 generations ago or something at this point, still regarded as one of the best games ever made by many people to this day. Clearly a very fantastic game. I never played it, never got around to it. For whatever reason, I just never really had the time or the opportunity to play it. Also, it never really came out anywhere because of some weird backstage shenanigans that someone lost the source code, like it was a bloody original tape of Doctor Who or something. But yeah, it only ever came out on Xbox 360 or PS3. So this is the 360 version being played on Xbox One, because that seems to be the best way to get some good performance out of this thing, because the original versions was regularly dropped 20, 24 FPS. If you play the Xbox 360 version on Xbox One, which I think it was 6 months ago they enabled the Xbox One to be able to do it, then as a result, you can actually get a slightly better frame rate. So this is probably the optimal version. So yes, this is our new thing on Friday. Looking forward to this, never played it before, but hopefully this is going to be very, very fun indeed. So that's our protagonist. You can tell because I've got more facial features than everyone else.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
I sure am lucky to be sitting between 2 groups of people who are having such useful expositional scene-setting dialogue.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate, John's.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Okay, so a couple of fine gentlemen have put me on a train. I have absolutely no idea why, though. Right, who were they? Were they just nice passers-by, good Samaritans who gave me a free train ticket to somewhere? And I have to say, immediately, though it looks a little bit dated, it's aged very well for a game from 2 generations ago at this point. Marvellous. So here we are in Armadillo, a town named because it's smooth on the outside but crunchy. Wait, hang on, no. So just wander around, run around with A, and if I want to properly sprint, what are we saying? I could properly sprint by tapping A. I feel like I'm going still pretty fast just by, hang on, is there any actual difference in, yeah, that speed versus this? I don't feel like that's any faster. I feel like I'm going exactly the same speed by holding A as tapping A. You lied to me, game. The very first tutorial, and it lied to me. Right, okay. So here we are. Do I have guns? Oh, I do have guns. I probably shouldn't. How do I put those away? Because there we go. Good. Also, have I got a golden gun? Do I? I do. I've got a solid gold gun. Well, that's nice. I should just sell that, really. It should be absolutely fine. Right. Got myself a solid gold gun, a nice knife that I shouldn't use because I've got a solid gold gun, and a nice little saloon here. So, I've no bloody clue why exactly I'm in Armadillo, where Armadillo is, or if there's a real town. If you live in the real Armadillo, then, you know, here it is. Well done. You live in Armadillo now. Right.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
That's great. Could you kindly remind me what we're doing exactly? Follow Jake to the horses. I could do that, or I can't help but notice there are some nice, lovely retro floozies around here. Can I just come and have a chat with you? Hello, you're dressed in a not particularly provocative fashion, but I'm guessing at this point in history it was deemed provocative. Mr. Marston, look, I'm busy. Oh. I want to just tap A to actually speak to this person. I started sprinting forward and I knocked her over. Sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. Right, so if you just tap A, that is not the speak to people button. That is the start sprinting under all circumstances. If you just tap A, even if you're not actually touching the analog stick, you just charge into a flipping wall. Marvellous. Ah, so doors I just walk into to open them. Fine, though sometimes I probably shouldn't be. Can I stop this guy playing the piano? If I just walk into him. Yeah. Jump. No, he is really committed to his piano playing. Right, you know what? That's fine. Just avoid causing any more trouble. Out we go. Horses up front. Right. Where are we going and why? Just don't run a horse into me, you bastard. Right. Over here. Ride my horse. There we go.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Well, let's get going, Mr. Marston. The marshal don't take kindly to that kind of behavior.
You literally just said easy on the spurs. Right, spur my horse and move. You just said don't. I'm getting such missed messages. Okay, so tap to speed up and then hold A to keep going. Up! Wait. Okay, and then brake. Don't forget where my horse's brakes are. Oh, I need to wait for the train to get out of the way. Hang on. Okay. So now just a nice easy canter. Lovely.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So he's got his horse in third, I've got mine in third, so we're matching speed. That's nice, I like that little system. And oh, yes, it's aged nicely, hasn't it?
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Can't help but notice that the trains in this area seem to be going about the same speed of horses. Not sure that's actually, true or accurate, but if so, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
So big bugs, politicians or something?
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. For Christ's sakes. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Gee up.
Come on.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercy. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay. Approach Fort Mercer. Still no idea why I'm going there. Just have the vague idea that some high-up people in authority actually made sure I'd be able to make it there. So, okay. May as well just very slowly, just ride casual. There we are, just nice, gentle canter or trot. I'm not really sure how horse gears work. But I get the feeling that I'm here to do some killing. Just feels like the sort of way the game's going to start off.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Oh, you're at a vulnerable place to do some killing, John.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
How on earth did I think that was going to go?
Poor John.
3 men had rifles pointed at me from the high ground. How on earth was that going to go other than how it went? That was the... Why would I do something that stupid? Also, weirdly, that wasn't where I fell. I was way close to the gate, so they came outside, dragged me, like, 30 feet further back, but clearly, as I'm still alive, didn't bother to finish me off or check if I was dead or anything. They just moved me slightly back from the door. That's weird, but alright, whatever. New friends, old problems. And as I'd expect from a Rockstar game, the script and the voice acting are all top-notch, marvellous, and yeah, the graphics have aged, I'd say, very, very nicely indeed.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
That's fair.
What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, and we're... That was a very GTA 5 intro to character movement there. Rockstar do like their particular style of doing things. Right, so, Bonnie is a blue dot, right? Bonnie in blue. Easy to remember because they both begin with a B. And yeah, here we are. Now we've got to start doing some stuff. Walk around and look around. Marvellous, we're still tutorializing. Yeah! Like, okay, fine. It's got a few little jaggies on it and the frame rate's not perfect, but for a console game of 2 generations ago, this is actually pretty damn nice looking, I'd say. This all holds up very, very nicely indeed, even in motion. And the most important question, do I still have my... I don't. My gun's gone, or rather, it's turned from gold to silver, or possibly just normal metal, which is interesting, Because I'm not quite sure what that means in terms of... Yeah, what happened to my beautiful golden gun? Did they take it? Do I now have a worse gun? Or something? So, move around, run, jump, and if I'm just... Oh! I'm so sorry, I'm destroying your ranch and I didn't even mean to. And if I'm nearby to cover, I can just tap RB and I'll just toss myself in some cover. Very, very nice indeed. And yeah, it seems like I can't just kind of go inside and chat to everyone, because this is clearly the doctor, but I can't communicate with him at all. Maybe I will be able to. Maybe I should just go and find Bonnie for a bit and just start with her. Because if I've dealt with her, no one else wants to speak. Ooh, you've got a bigger hat than me. Hand it over. So where am I now, by the way? Am I in Armadillo? Because I feel like I'm not actually in Armadillo anymore. Actually, I think I've got myself a map. Okay, find Armadillo. I am at... Henniganstead, McFarlane. Ooh, I'm just up the road from Armadillo. Marvellous. So hang on, I probably will be able to figure out where exactly I... What? Oh, wait, hang on. Are those train lines? Or... No, wait, hang on. Is that the... No, because I know I followed the train line. I'm not going to be able to find where I bloody was. Fine. Oh, there it is. There's Fort Mercer. Alright, fine. So you've actually dragged me quite a bloody long way. Well, thanks. That's bloody kind of you. I'm not sure if Bonnie's like the flipping mayor of this crappy little town or something, but she does seem to live in the biggest, nicest house by quite a bloody long way. So let's go over and offer to help her out a little bit.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Alright, have a quick walk with Bonnie, and yeah, if what you want me to do involves, well, I was about to say killing, but clearly I'm not very good at that. I'm much better at, like, dying.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
Alright, mount my new horse. Oh, do I just keep this one? I'd like to just keep this one, that's nice.
Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
I really hope I just get to keep this one, because if I do, then yeah, I'm going to cost this woman way more than $15 in doctor's fees. Well, possibly. $15 is presumably quite a large amount of money. Right, so hold A to match their speed when close by to someone. Gotcha.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Wait, hang on, excuse me. I jumped a fence and now I'm stuck on a thing. Just, hold on. Clearly the answer is no. No, I don't remember how to ride a horse. And also, should you really be riding a horse on the rails?
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, so we literally just rode a horse around in a circle. I feel like I'm not really paying you back the $15, but okay, whatever. Let's hitch a horse, which means to put the park brake on, I think.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarlane.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Okay, mount up. My horse is kind of freaked. I think I didn't hitch it right. Miss McFarlane, I think I've got my horse wrong. My horse is... Can I have a better horse? I feel like you've given me the horse that doesn't work right. Horse! It's alright, horse. It's fine. I'm here now.
Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Oh, we got the Wild West music on. There's no good varmints. Wait, is varmint a varmint? Varmint rifle? Are they the same word? I don't know. I don't speak Old West.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
They're rabbits.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
They're rabbits. They're just basic rabbits. Okay, that's one dead rabbit right there. And then don't walk in front of me when I'm aiming a gun. There you go. And sorry, okay. Got one of ya. And is there any auto lock on at all? Often, like, you know, as this was made as a console game, you'd expect that to be. Nope, couple of them got away, but we got plenty of dead rabbits. Lovely. Now, reload the rifle before we go any further. Marvellous. Up we go. There we are. The horse is enjoying this hitching post much better. I'm getting the feeling before the end of this, there's going to be some stuff that shoots back.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Okay, in we go, in we go. Can I shoot from atop a thing? Did I get one of them? I think I got one of them there. Right, round the outside. Where are they? Where are they? Where? No, where are... Don't, you shot my horse! You flipping shot my horse! Right, they're heading for the... Oh, there's loads of them, apparently. Flipping heck. Right, okay. There we go. Yeah, there's a bit of an auto lock on. There we go. Lovely. There we go. And, okay, one of them's really close by to you. I'm a better shot than you, screw you.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens.
I think they only got one, though. I think it was fine. Right. Pretty happy with that there. Do we just leave the corpses here? I guess we do. Just bear in mind, like, if you just leave corpses around, it's going to attract more predators, possibly bigger ones.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarlane.
I like the fact my character's so polite. That's really nice. He's just really polite. She's being helpful, and he's being very polite and respectful, and wants to pay her back. I like my protagonist. He's nice. He comes across as a better egg than, like, you know, all the protagonists in GTA 5 say. Right, over here. Hitch we go. And I get my own little cabin. Very good.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Alright, sleep in my bed in a room, save your game. Okay, so that's where save is, lovely. And you'll wake up 6 hours. That's not very much. If I only get 6 hours sleep, I feel very tired in the morning. I feel like I really need at least 8. Top up ammo as well. Apparently I just have an infinite ammo chest. That's a bloody useful sort of thing to have. And I am current Deadeye, 1 out of 3. And I've picked up some honor and fame and stuff. Okay, so there's a bit of a little morality system going on. So do good things, help people out, gain honor and morality and whatever. Do bad things, murder everyone in town, probably become more infamous, and that's probably bad. Ooh. Gentleman's attire menu entry completed. Ooh, do I get new clothes? Do I get new clothes? Because I saw an outfits bloody section. You know, higher up than like stats or options or anything. The game really wants to emphasize the outfits. Do I get a new outfit now? Ooh. Okay, right. And that actually... Oh, it's not just aesthetic either. There's also things like it allows you into high-stakes poker games. I don't know the rules of poker, so I probably shouldn't do that. But that's nice to know. Okay, right. Where's my flipping wardrobe? Oh, yes. Yes. For when I'm around town, that's very, very nice indeed. But honestly, all light colours, all beige, no dark to offset it. No. John Marston, that's not right at all. I think we'll stick with the original one for now. But, like, you know, if I'm out in the big city, that's a nice thing to potentially wear, I'd say, yes. Still happy with that. Let's save the game and see what comes up in morning. So I'm going to guess that something with a gun's going to show up and we're going to have to defend ourselves and have a proper little shootout. Save that game. So go to be on my map and speak with Bonnie McFarlane. That's right, because, well, actually, have I done $15 worth of good work yet? I don't really know if I have. Especially if I'm potentially about to, like, you know, go and steal a horse from you or whatever. But alright. Back to Bonnie's ridiculously massive house. She actually... How have you made all this money that you live in the massivest house? Like, everyone else lives in a shack. And you seem to live in a 3-story, really, really nice house with a balcony. And we haven't like met like a husband or anything, so you seem to be just you on your own. And I don't really see what you do unless you're just the person who owns and set up this ranch or whatever. I guess also I could ride that horse apparently. I probably shouldn't. I felt like riding that horse would lead to me kicking that guy off and that would be unpopular. So let's just go up to Bonnie and be lovely and friendly for the time being. And we got ourselves a new mission, obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
I like John Marston. He's a nice guy.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Now I've got to prove to her I know how to ride a horse. Lovely. On we go. And we are apparently racing. What are we doing? It's a little like circuit. Don't run over a chicken. Don't run over the chicken. Okay, good. You can't run over the chicken. If Skyrim's taught me anything, don't hurt the chicken. They really don't appreciate it if you do. Fine. So me and her are going for a nice little race now. Mitzi, she's like, there's no course set out. She's just going to basically make up the course. That's not fair.
3, 2, 1.
What's the bloody course? How do I know where the course is? That's not fair. How do I... Yep, we're just... Okay, we're following the things. Gotcha. Right, round here. Just follow the path and... Whoa! Whoa! What the... What just happened? That's not fair. I think I might have pressed A too hard. Okay, fine. Just go up and don't go too crazy on the spurs, otherwise the horse will object. Fine. So we can tap A for a brief burst of speed. We can't do that indefinitely, or I'm guessing the horse objects. That's probably why I was just thrown there for a second. Right, round here. Little burst of speed, and then round here. And then down to this. Oh, this is probably going to go wrong. Right, don't worry. The horse can bank around corners. It's fine. And also trees. And this way. Right, now around here. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why that horse threw me. It just sort of did. Right, round we go. The horse will run faster. Okay, stay on the trails, and the horse will go faster. Though I feel like, admittedly, right now, I'm losing quite badly to this woman. That's fine, though. It's, you know, I just let her win. I let her win. It's fine, and this is... Okay, the horse can just randomly go up a thing. That's good. Actually, she's not too far ahead. Oh dear. Don't do that, though. Yeah, she's not too far ahead. Come on. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. We can still have this. We can still got this, despite, you know, you throwing me at one point, which is, you know, was a little bit rude of you. Oh, gosh darn it. I pushed the horse too hard again. Right, okay. Just don't push the horse too hard. Like, treat the horse... I'm not sure if there's an indicator on screen for when you're pushing the horse too hard. I didn't actually see one, and oh, I've completely gone off the thing, and now I'm running into a thing. Possibly just listen to the horse. Listen to the horse. If the horse is screeching at me, stop spurring it or whatever. Right round there, and that's off a path, and I need to really keep watching for the paths better. Yeah, okay, fine. I've learnt a lot about horse riding, even if I'm not going to win this particular race. Actually, depending on how long this course is, maybe I've still got half a chance to catch up with her again. No, I feel like she's a long way ahead right now. Nope, that'll be back home. I've been beaten tragically. And there we are. My fame's gone up. My fame presumably for losing against Bonnie, but whatever. And now if I wanted to, I could travel back to Armadillo in order to, in order to go and speak to the Marshal. Can I still have a horse, by the way? Do I get to keep the horse? Is that allowed? Is this my horse? Can I have this horse? Is this... That's not my horse. My horse was kind of black. Is that... Oh, no. Okay, fine. I don't have a horse yet. I was just borrowing her horse. Do not steal her horse. Okay? Don't steal her horse. But I could, if I wanted to, head into town at this point. So, it's probably... No, I can't. No, I can't. That wasn't a red X here, was it? No, that was a red X over there. I thought I was just getting this wagon into town, but possibly I am not. Okay, any chance I can speak to Bonnie again, and like, you know, if I can beat her, will she gift me a horse, which would be very generous, but I don't know, it's possible.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Ah, that's how we're getting back. I don't have a horse yet, but I can indeed approach the... Wait, how do you ride a wagon? I don't know. Somewhere up, like, here we are. Drive. Lovely. So I'm guessing later in the game I can choose to be either the passenger or the driver.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke? Can we try to stay on the road?
Sorry.
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Okay, just watch out for the fact there's traffic on the road. Don't ram anyone else. Wait for there to be a good opportunity to overtake. There we are. Now we've got ourselves a good, clear overtaking line.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
I like Bonnie. Bonnie's amazing. I immediately love Bonnie so much. Especially the line about being obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. You do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I absolutely swear there was a doctor... Wait, whoa! John, your neck! Don't do that. Can you do that again? Oh, no, he didn't do it that time. You know what? I think... Yeah, he almost did it again there. You know what? I think we've got more serious things to visit a doctor for than I realise. Yeah, because there's something very, very wrong with my neck indeed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough to kick us off for now. We have got ourselves a little introduction. We have got John Marston, who I like because he's polite and civil and surprisingly, possibly well educated, or at least he knows some fancy words, and that's close enough for this day and age. Plus, we've got Bonnie. I love Bonnie. Bonnie's having none of John Marston's I'm so mysterious BS. Bonnie's calling him right on that. Oh, this is good. I like these characters. That's a good sign when you like the characters the moment you begin playing. We have got ourselves this game that I will say appears to have aged very, very nicely indeed. I like the system for moving around on the horses and the wagons and overtaking and the crowded roads and stuff. Yeah. So, we need to get a little bit more into it next time as we go and speak to the doctor. And beyond then, yeah, they did say speak to the marshal and Armadillo and go and speak to Bonnie outside the general store. So all of that is to come. Ooh, a gunsmith. And a great big gunsmith. Yes, that could be just flipping perfect as well. So, all that is to come next week. This is our new series on Friday. We're going to be playing Red Dead Redemption on Friday from now on. And yeah, this I'm liking the look of so far. It's taken me a long time to get around to this game. But here we are at long, long last. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Red Dead Redemption. Oh, I'm enjoying this so far. And more to come every Friday from now on. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.